welcome to Alchemy class. Right, now the very first thing you're going to need for making potions is a mortar and pestle. Okay, now you can buy them at pretty much any alchemist. I'm at the one in Balmora here. I actually stole this one from her. It's Grandmaster, so it's a very good start. Now all you do is drag and drop it and select 2 ingredients with the same effect and you can create potions. So that's pretty simple. I'm just going to go into a little more detail with it. As you can see here, I have more equipment for my alchemy. Now the more equipment you have, the better your potions are going to end out, so it's a good idea to have them in. It's also possible to add more than one sort of effect type, so you can keep adding ingredients to get 2 or 3 effects coming up on your potions. For instance, you could make a, say, restore health and restore fatigue potion, which would be kind of handy, but do be wary, the more items you add, the heavier your potion's going to turn out in the end. I just want to talk about the actual alchemy skill. Now there's a few different intelligence will contribute towards alchemy, but I'm just talking about the actual alchemy skill for now. Now the higher the skill, the better potions you're going to be making, the higher the chance a potion is going to be successful, and you get to see more effects with it. Now at level 15 you can see the first effect, and then there's level 30, level 45, and then at level 60 you can see all of them. As you can see, I'm only level 22 at the moment, which means I can only see the first effect. Now here's a little tip for you though. Even if your character doesn't actually know what the effect of an ingredient is, you can still create a potion from it. So I'm just going to show you an example now. See, I know they and that thing is going to make a Levitate potion. I can't actually see the effects on them yet, but I know they're there. Potion might fail, like, because I'm not very high skill level. Hey, can't get rid of that. Right, now I'm going to give you a few recipes to get you started with. Right, now the first point I want to make is pretty much all food sources will restore fatigue. Okay, so you've got, what have I got here? Crab meat, hound meat, salt rice, kwama eggs, stuff like that. Nick's hound meat and, yeah, I've got bread, you know, just food sources. They will all restore fatigue, so you can just straight away you can just start popping them in. Oh, these ones are actually listed, never mind. So, food sources for restore fatigue potions. Restore health, salt rice, you can find this everywhere and it usually comes in large quantities. Now the brilliant thing about this, as you can see, is it also restores fatigue. So double whammy, awesome. So you've got restore health is salt rice and corkbulb root, shall I say. Now you can find them, they just, well, they look like massive bulbs sticking out the ground, so you can just pick them freely and that will restore health. Clicking wrong here. Restore magika potions, now these ones are a little bit more expensive. And you've got Comberries, now you can go out and about, they're just large bushes with like red berries on them, you can pick them. You can also buy them at a lot of the alchemists. Comberries and frost salts, or, which is the other one, void salts. Again, you can purchase these at the alchemist in Balmora, but they are a bit expensive, so do be wary of that. It's 75 and 100, so it's not that much, but when you're starting out. But that'll restore magika. And the final one, which I made before, racer plumes, which you find from those, what do they call them? Cliff racers. Those flying bird things that just creep up on you, and you look up and, where does that come from? And Trama root. Now, a Trama plant, or I'm not sure what the actual plant's called. It's like a shrub. Oh, shrubbery. With loads of thorns all over it. And again, you can buy both of these at the alchemist, which is very, very handy. And that creates a Levitate potion. Now what you can do with this as well, even when you've got a low skill, is just, if you go around to the alchemist and buy large quantities of each of these, and just... There you go, my skill just went up a little bit. And just do that and just create loads and loads of things, just, yeah. It's just gone up another point. I've just been round buying these items. So yes, that's alchemy. Right, now a final point to make for increasing your alchemy skill is it is possible to just eat the ingredients, but the majority of the time it doesn't work. When it does work, you only gain a quarter of the experience of that you get from actually making a potion from it. But also, it only takes the first effect of the ingredient into account, which in most cases is actually a negative ingredient, so be wary of that one.